Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Bitcoin Bulletin, where we dive into the world of cryptocurrency and explore its impact on our lives and the environment. So, you've probably heard that Bitcoin mining has a pretty significant environmental impact. Some say it's one of the most energy-intensive activities out there, consuming more power than some entire countries. But is that really true? And what about all those claims about Bitcoin being an eco-friendly technology? Let's take a closer look. The proof-of-work system used in Bitcoin mining requires validators to perform complex calculations to validate transactions and earn rewards. Sounds simple enough, but it gets complicated quickly. As the demand for Bitcoin grew, so did the power needed to complete these math tasks. Now, we're talking industrial-scale mining operations with facilities dedicated solely to cracking Bitcoin puzzles. But what about the impact on the environment? Well, according to some estimates, the Bitcoin network's energy consumption is comparable to that of Nigeria and Denmark combined. That's a staggering amount of electricity and water being used, not to mention the waste generated from all those devices cooling their systems down. One Bitcoin transaction can consume over 1,100 kWh, equivalent to an average U.S. household's energy usage for about 38 days. It also uses up around 17,500 liters of fresh water, enough to fill a backyard swimming pool. And let's not forget the carbon emissions. 620 kg CO2 per transaction, which is roughly equivalent to watching 11.7 years of YouTube videos. Now, some folks might say, well, at least it's better than gold mining. But actually, gold mining has a relatively lower environmental impact compared to Bitcoin mining. According to Statista, the carbon footprint of BTC mining is significantly higher than that of gold mining when comparing the same value expressed in USD. Tesla even cited environmental concerns as the reason for stopping support for Bitcoin payments back in 2021. Ethereum, on the other hand, transitioned from proof-of-work to a more eco-friendly proof-of-stake algorithm in 2022. However, not everyone agrees that Bitcoin mining is as bad as it seems. The Digital Assets Research Institute claims that most of the research suggesting high environmental harm was flawed and has been misquoted for years. They say there's actually been a shift towards more rigorous coverage of Bitcoin's environmental impact in recent years. As for ways to make Bitcoin mining greener, well, we've seen some promising initiatives already. Some mining operations are using excess power from other sources, like waste heat or even NYC bathhouses with pools. Who knew? They're essentially monetizing the energy that would otherwise be wasted and putting it to good use. Ethiopia has also harnessed the power of its Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam for clean Bitcoin mining. And did you know that some companies claim to be carbon-neutral Bitcoin mining operations? That's a pretty bold statement, but we'll have to see how those numbers hold up in the future. Recent studies show that, surprisingly, Bitcoin mining has actually been helping reduce CO2 emissions in some areas. It's a bit like a double-edged sword. It's not all good or all bad. The environmental impact of Bitcoin mining is complex and multifaceted, with both positive and negative aspects. As the Bitcoin industry continues to evolve, we can expect even more innovations and solutions to come forward. According to a recent report by MECA Crypto Alliance, 70% of the Bitcoin network will be powered by sustainable energy by 2030. That's a pretty ambitious goal. So there you have it, the story of Bitcoin mining and its environmental impact. It's not a simple tale of good or evil, but rather one of ongoing evolution and innovation. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of cryptocurrency. We'll catch you in the next video from Bitcoin Bulletin.